What a great moment, looking at that, because we've
know.
had Miss Piggy and Kermit, and they've appeared on the sofa with us. But to sit there and be facing the cast like that...
It's so much fun. Couldn't believe my luck. Every day. I'm a big kid anyway, but it's just funny. I can't stop talking to them, and I talk to them in character. I forget there's human beings around. Sometimes I have to apologise. Yeah.
You nearly turned it down, though, didn't you?
Only because I didn't think I had the time, because I was filming Derek, and they gave me 2 weeks off during the filming to go and do some stuff that I needed to do. So, you know, I'm so glad I did. That would... I'd have regretted not doing this film.
And also because you were a massive Muppets fan.
For 30 years,
Yeah.
I used to watch them every day, every Sunday it was. I think about 5 o'clock, it was tea time. And I remember thinking my older brothers and sisters were laughing too. And my mum and dad liked it. And I thought, oh, this is cool. I remember John Cleese doing one. And I thought, OK, this is somewhat special.
It was Michael Caine did the Christmas Carol, wasn't it?
I was jealous of him. Not for all the other stuff he did, for being... And I watch that film every year, if not twice a year. It is one of my favourite movies.
Yeah,
not just
me
my
too,
favourite... It's
Christmas.
brilliant. I mean, it's
best.
already Charles Dickens, the greatest story ever told, but that is the only way you can improve a movie, with Muppets. I think.
It's one of the... As a parent, it's one of those films that you go, oh, thank goodness it's a Muppets movie, because I'm going to enjoy this too.
Yeah, absolutely,
It's got that feeling about it.
And they're timeless, because they move with the times, and they've got, you know, people like Lady Gaga in this and that, and it's just still relevant, because it's like such a lovely message. These, you know, the Muppets in general, they're trying to, and it's about, you know, hard work and persevering, and that's all deconstructed for parents as well.
But it's also when you watch that and you see the things that you would do. You're talking about the list of people, Cirque du Soleil and One Direction. But you know that they sort of get the gag. They're in on it.
Oh well, everyone wants to be in the Muppets. Everyone wants it, and I think the Muppets was more influential than I first thought, because I think I ripped them off a bit with extras. You know, famous people coming in and playing twisted versions of themselves and being upstaged by the locals, and that's what the Muppets did 30 years ago. So I think it sort of went in, and it's fun to do, and you do like to be made a fool of by Muppets, and I wondered why they did it with extras. I wondered why people like Kate Winslet and Sam Jackson were willing to, you know, be made fools of. It's sort of a relief.
Thing.
It's just nice. Yeah. It's, you know, being on the other end of it with here, and I did Curb Enthusiasm with Larry David, and the worse you make yourself, the more fun it is. It's just fun to play.
So we should explain a bit of the story, because that's you there. You're playing Dominic.
Yeah, I'm a sleazy sort of manager, a pretend manager in LA, and I come to the Muppets and say, you're brilliant, I want to take you on a world tour, and I sort of flatter them, and it's really to get the gigs they do near bank vaults, because I'm a master criminal, and my co-star is an evil Russian frog called Constantine, and who looks a bit like Kermit.
Well,
let's put the two of them together, and you can...
There you go.
It's hard to tell them apart.
But you can tell the one on the right is evil.
Yeah.
He's evil. Yeah, he's got a mole which he covers up and puts on Kermit, and he gets Kermit put in prison because they think it's Constantine, and Constantine has to pretend to be Kermit for the whole movie.
And you must do a bit of singing and dancing as well,
I do it. Now, you see, I'm OK with singing.
Yes.
I'm a proud pop star. I sneak in songs. I did it with David Brent. I'm still doing it with David Brent. I wrote a song with David Bowie for extras. I wrote a song for The Simpsons. Now, dancing, a little bit awkward. A little bit awkward.
So how do you get around that,
I don't know. I got pigeon toes. Well, I don't cheat. What do you mean, how do I get around it? It's a film, I cheated.
You got pigeon cheek?
No. We cheated. There's a lovely cut that goes down, yeah. But we've made it that it's obvious. The joke is that it's not me, because I'm doing this, you know, awkward dance, and it goes down and it's amazing.
Brilliant.
It's amazing.
Presumably you're dancing with the Muppets.
I'm dancing
you're dancing with...
Well, that's it. This is not CGI. This is not fake. It's not animation. It's all in camera. They do it. You have to do everything live. Like, you know, they're like an actor. You do takes and, you know, which is fun, because everything you do, you're doing surrounded by puppets, and they're really talking to you, and I know they're not really talking to me. I know. Oh.
But it's nice, though. When you're in it that much.
Said there's no Santa. Look, there is a Santa. I'm just saying, you looked at me like I said there was no... Yeah.
I don't think I can take any more.
Yeah, your whole childhood came crumbling down. No, it is so much fun, but I admit I am a big kid. Like Constantine now is like my best mate.
I was going to say, do you have a favourite?
I miss him. I think I say to my girlfriend, I wonder where Constantine is now. And I know where he is. He's in a bag somewhere.
Oh, don't! Did you feel that way about the gopher?
No, I put him in the bag.
The gopher!
Yeah, there you go, you see. We've all done that.
Who'd have thought it was you would be the one that had the career after that?
So that's the Muppets Most Wanted. So that's out now. But some of the other things that I want to talk to you about, because there is a new series of Derek.
Yes.
Now you said that's still one of the favourite things that you've ever done.
It is. I mean, just making it and being that character and working with the cast was fun, but also the reaction I had never had one like it. It was on an emotional level, the people saying that they cried and stuff, which it's fun to make people laugh, but it's a bit better to make them cry, but in a way. Not in a bad way.
It was a while before they got it, because it was controversial initially.
Yeah, of course.
They didn't get what you were doing.
I know, but that happens all the time. I think you've got to ignore that. You've got to plough through that. You know, people, want to be heard, and so they think that if they put their hand up and say, this is controversial, that everyone believes them. I said, just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right. And then people saw it, and they must realise now that it's the least offensive programme I've ever done, probably. It's because it's more sincere, it's sweeter. Yeah, and I wouldn't have changed it anyway, but I'm glad people sort of get it now.
Have you got a new project with David Brent as well? Something?
Yeah, well, I brought him back for Comic Relief last year, and I got hooked again.
Did you?
It was the songs.
I'm so glad you've got hooked again.
I know. Well, everyone's favourite episode, including mine of The Office, was probably episode 4 of Series 1 when he got his guitar out. And so I've written more songs, and we're going on the road. And I might do a little special of Brent on the road. He thinks, obviously, it's like Scorsese doing the Stones, but it's going to be tragic again because he has to take time off work as a rep, and he wants to get on X Factor and stuff, and it's just not going to happen. But the problem is, we're selling out big venues really quickly, so I don't know how to get around that, because Brent can't be that successful.
That good, yeah.
So I think
that's true.
he's probably being ripped off by the band or something.
Right.
So
how far into it are you?
I'm just doing odd gigs and just getting, warmed up at the moment, but I'll probably do some bigger ones and then film something for a little special, and then maybe even a series of him, as a rep.
Listen, thank you very much indeed. It's always such fun to have you in here. I know that the new series of Derek starts on the 23rd of April, so that's really where we should finish the interview, with a brand new exclusive clip of Derek. Thanks, Ricky.
Thank you. I never learned when I was little.
Thank you, Ricky. Very good.
Very good. What have you got?
Seeing David Brent again. Right, so lots of people have seen the Muppet film, which we was obviously talking about. Bettina says, I've seen the movie and loved it. Thinks she's going to watch it again this week. Whereas Chrissy, I love the film. My partner fell asleep all the way through it, so you can't please everybody, can you?